Hi, an amazing Wednesday morning. Wednesday is a unique day. There's enough time of the week still to make a difference and make it happen. There's enough time of the week to celebrate our accomplishments in the first half of the week. It's a perfect time to re-strategize and see what we could still do to put this week down in history. It's one of the most amazing weeks in our lives, but it's also close enough to the weekend to know that we just got to push a little bit harder, and then we get an opportunity to chill out and relax. Anyways, today let's talk about and move on with our series. Today we're going to discuss the concept and the cognitive distortion of fortune telling. Many of us believe in our hearts and we're certain that we could predict the future. In other words, we have this feeling. We tell ourselves why we should or shouldn't do something, whether we should be motivated or not motivated to do something, because we know ultimately what the future outcome is going to be. But the truth is, let's think about all the times in our life when we made a future prediction and we thought we knew what's going to happen. How many times were you actually right? That it turned out to be as bad as you thought? If you think about the past, most of the times you realize you're not such a good fortune teller. You were off almost every single time you predicted a negative result. Definitely not to the extent that you imagined it to be. So if it turns out that you're not such a good predictor, then you don't have such a good track record in fortune telling. In other words, if you were to look at your track record, would you invest even one penny with somebody on Wall Street with that type of track record that's wrong almost every single time about what the future is going to bring? Even though you have such a bad track record and you would not invest a penny with somebody on Wall Street with that track record, nevertheless, you listen to the fortune teller in your brain. If it says things are not going to work out, you get nervous. If it says things are going to be a disaster, you panic. But it's wrong all the time. Why would you listen or follow the advice of a fortune teller that's off every single time? The answer is because you have a distortion, that you have this belief that you can fortune tell. But if you think about it now logically, you're not a fortune teller. You have no idea what the future is going to bring. You're off all the time. When you think you're sick and it's crisis, you wind up finding out it's okay. When your spouse doesn't show up by the door for a half hour and you think the worst things happen, it doesn't pan out. So we make predictions and we fortune tell all the time. We have to recognize that we really are a terrible fortune teller. And the fact that we feel that we have that capability and ability is a distortion. Recognizing that we don't have this power. Recognizing how often we're off on it. Recognizing that the future does not turn out the way we think will lower the credibility to rely on it and count on it and give it such credence, even though it doesn't deserve that type of credence. Just that awareness and recognizing that frees you from its power. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on future videos. If you visit my website, benjaminhalpern.com, you can go to my blog and see all the videos that were done to date, as well as articles that I've written and posted. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it helps you along on this journey towards emotional freedom and achieving the life you desire and deserve. Have a fabulous day.